The Rise and Fall of Pablo Escobar, a Legacy of Crime and Power. Pablo Escobar, born on December 1, 1949 in Rio Negro, Colombia, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most notorious and powerful drug lords in history. His story is one of ambition, wealth, and ultimately, tragedy. Early life and beginnings. Escobar grew up in Medellin, Colombia, in a lower middle-class family. Despite his modest upbringing, he demonstrated early entrepreneurial skills, selling stolen tombstones for profit. As a young man, he turned to crime, engaging in petty thefts and smuggling contraband. Rise to power. In the 1970s, Escobar entered the cocaine trade, capitalizing on the growing demand for the drug in the United States. He quickly established himself as a key player in the Medellin cartel, a powerful criminal organization responsible for smuggling massive quantities of cocaine into the U.S. Escobar's ruthlessness and cunning allowed him to dominate the drug trade, amassing immense wealth and power in the process. He built a vast empire that included fleets of planes, submarines, and a network of corrupt politicians and law enforcement officials. Height of power. During the 1980s, Escobar was at the height of his power, with an estimated net worth of $30 billion. He lived a life of luxury with extravagant mansions, private zoos, and a fleet of cars. However, his wealth came at a devastating cost, as he ruthlessly eliminated anyone who stood in his way, including rival drug traffickers, government officials, and innocent civilians. Escobar's reign of terror reached its peak with the bombing of Avianca Flight 203 in 1989. Which killed all 107 people on board. The attack was intended to assassinate a presidential candidate who was on the flight but failed to do so. Downfall. Escobar's reign of terror could not last forever. In the early 1990s, pressure from the Colombian government and international law enforcement intensified, leading to a massive manhunt for the drug lord. Escobar became a fugitive, constantly on the run to evade capture. In December 1993, Escobar's luck finally ran out when Colombian authorities tracked him down to a safe house in Medellin. In a dramatic showdown, Escobar was shot and killed by Colombian police, bringing an end to his reign of terror. Legacy. Pablo Escobar's legacy is a deeply divisive and complex one. On one hand, he is remembered as a ruthless criminal who caused immense suffering through his involvement in the drug trade. His violent methods, including bombings, assassinations, and kidnappings, left a trail of destruction in Colombia and beyond. The Medellin cartel, under his leadership, was responsible for countless deaths and an epidemic of addiction in the United States. On the other hand, some in Colombia view Escobar as a Robin Hood-like figure, especially in the impoverished neighborhoods of Medellin. He was known for his extravagant philanthropy, building schools, hospitals, and housing for the poor. This duality has created a complex narrative surrounding his legacy, with some locals expressing ambivalence toward his criminal activities while acknowledging the positive impact he had on certain communities. However, it's crucial to recognize that the seemingly altruistic acts were often a means to gain public support and create a shield against law enforcement. Escobar strategically positioned himself as a man of the people, using his ill-gotten wealth to buy loyalty and protection. The aftermath of Escobar's death left a power vacuum in the Colombian drug trade, leading to further violence as rival cartels vied for control. The legacy of his criminal empire has also contributed to a lingering association between Colombia and drug-related violence, hindering the country's efforts to rebuild and improve its international image. Conclusion. Pablo Escobar's life and death represent a cautionary tale about the consequences of unchecked ambition, power, and the pursuit of wealth at any cost. His ability to manipulate public opinion, corrupt officials, and instigate violence for personal gain highlights the darker aspects of human nature. While some may romanticize aspects of his life, it's crucial to remember that Escobar's actions had severe consequences for countless individuals. The decades-long impact of his criminal empire continues to affect Colombia, with issues such as corruption, violence, and drug trafficking persisting. Escobar's story serves as a stark reminder that the pursuit of wealth and power through illegal means often leads to a cycle of destruction that reverberates far beyond the individual. The legacy of Pablo Escobar is a testament to the complexities of morality, power, and the enduring struggle for justice in the face of criminality. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting stories like this.